For a towel stretch, you're going to want to grab a towel and place it on the ball of your foot and have your lower leg hanging off the edge of the table. When it's at the ball of your foot, you're going to pull back evenly with both hands to get a good calf stretch. And then if you want to stretch inward, pull with your left hand. If you want to stretch outward, pull with your right hand. For towel curls, you're going to want to sit with your sock and shoe off with the towel stretched out in front of you. You're going to curl your toes up until the towel is all the way to your toes. For ankle ABCs, you're going to want the lower half of your leg hanging off the table and your shoe off. And you're going to go through and draw both uppercase and lowercase letters with your big toe. For the dyna disc, what you're going to want to do is with your injured ankle, with your shoe off, put pressure down on the foot and then roll through both counterclockwise and clockwise, a full range of motion while putting pressure down on the disc. For the BAPS board, what you're going to want to do is with your shoe off and on your injured ankle, put your foot lined up on the footprint that's on there and slowly go counterclockwise and clockwise through a full range of motion, trying not to allow the sides of the boards to touch the ground. For calf raises, you're going to stand with your feet hip width apart and you're going to raise up onto your toes so that your heels are about 2 inches off the ground. For single leg calf raises, you're going to stand on your injured ankle and you're going to stand next to a wall just in case you need to brace yourself. You're going to lift your uninjured leg off the ground and do the same thing. Or you could hold on to the wall. For heel and toe walking, you're going to start at one edge of the room and be balanced on both feet with feet hip width apart. You're going to roll back onto your ankles and walk across the room. And then on the way back, you're going to walk on your toes back. For the one-legged balance on an Arex, you're going to get the blue foam pad and stand with your injured ankle with your shoe off on it. And then you're going to balance on one leg, keeping the other one off the ground. For half squats, you're going to want to stand with your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart, and you're going to want to go through good squat form, but only to a halfway point. For lateral step-ups, you're going to stand parallel next to the board, and with the leg closest to the board, you're going to step up and push off the leg that's not on the board. And then for the same thing, go down in that same order. For Bosu ball squats, you're going to put the dome up first and get on it with your feet about hip width apart. You're going to maintain a balance between your feet and then go into a squat, maintaining good squat form. For Bosu ball with the dome down, you're going to do the same thing, flip it over, and you're going to get on with your feet about hip width apart, maintaining balance, and then performing a squat with good squat form. For the ankle isolator, you're going to want to have a weight on the bottom across the bridge of the toes for the first strap, and then across the ankle joint for the second strap. You're going to want to have your lower half of your leg off the table, and you're going to want to go through the full range of motion, pointing your toes up to the sky, pointing the sole of your foot towards the inside, and pointing it towards the outside, and then pointing your toes down. In addition to that, you can lay on your side and have your ankle going up and then back down. For pattern jumps, you're going to want to make a cross on the floor out of tape and stand in one corner of the box. Ask your athletic trainer for which pattern you should be performing. For example, you can go counterclockwise, clockwise, or diagonals, making sure that your feet are together and you're landing on the balls of your feet. For the star drill, you're going to start with your feet in a neutral position about hip width apart and have plenty of room around you because you're going to be doing a lot of lunges. To begin with, you're going to go into a forward lunge, then a forward 45-degree angle lunge, then a side lunge, backward 45-degree lunge, straight back lunge, and a curtsy lunge. Then you're going to repeat the exact same thing on the other foot.